In June and July 2021, the first two of Amtrak's newest diesel locomotives were delivered across the country for testing on the Northeast Corridor. These units are ALC-42s, built by Siemens in Sacramento, California, and represent the first of 75 locomotives ordered by Amtrak for their long-distance trains. As part of the Charger series of locomotives by Siemens, the ALC-42s are built upon the existing Charger design already in use on state-supported trains and commuter lines across the U.S. Externally, the biggest difference between these and the SC-44 Chargers is a new streamlined nose. Internally, the ALC-42s feature 4,200 horsepower instead of 4,400, and numerous modifications and updates for their long-distance assignments. Also introduced with these new engines are new paint schemes by Amtrak, an updated version of the Phase 6 being applied to the first batch of engines, and a brand new Phase 7 to be debuted on upcoming units in the order. A special livery has also been applied to Engine 301, honoring Amtrak's 50th anniversary, based on a one-of-a-kind paint scheme used on E8 locomotive 4316 in 1971. In this video, we're in Ottumwa, Iowa to see the first two ALC-42s pass through on their way to testing in the Northeast. This is on the route of Amtrak's California Zephyr, which the engines traveled on to Chicago before being put on the Capital Limited to Washington, D.C. We begin with the passage of Unit 301 on July 19, 2021. The early summer has proved to be a rough time for the California Zephyr, with many delays out west causing eastbounds to arrive several hours late into Iowa. Today, the Zephyr is so late into Ottumwa that it'll arrive after the evening train number 5 from Chicago. Lucky for us, this train has some interesting equipment on it as well. On the back of Train 5 are 3 private rail cars, part of a special charter to the West Coast. The cars include Frisco sleeping car Cimarron River, Milwaukee Road Superdome number 53, and 10-6 sleeping car Pacific Union.
Vince, what's your location? You want the...
Ottumwa is a crew change point on the Zephyr and a fresh air stop for passengers, allowing plenty of time to walk the length of the train for multiple pictures. Westbound Train 5 makes its way towards Albia, Iowa, where the eastbound Zephyr number 6 has been waiting. Once 5 passes, 6 will continue east, crossing over to overtake 2 stopped coal trains before the Ottumwa station. Outside Omaha, hours before, Train 6 was delayed with mechanical issues with one of its lead units. Now, a BNSF freight locomotive leads the way, making for an unusual lash-up. An ES-44DC, 2 Amtrak P-42s, and new Charger number 301. With daylight fading, we moved west of Ottumwa as the train approaches. This spot is roughly in between Albia and Ottumwa on the Wapello County line. Without freight units on the point, Amtrak trains pass this location at the passenger track speed of 79 miles per hour. In May 2021, we see another day's California Zephyr traveling west through the crossing. We made it back to Ottumwa as our train makes its station stop at sunset, nearly 12 hours behind schedule. We get some up-close stationary shots of engine 301 before the train departs. California Zephyr would ultimately arrive into Chicago early the next day at 3:26 a.m., 12 hours and 36 minutes late, ending most assuredly an exhausting run for the passengers and crew. We end the video with the passage of the first completed ALC-42 on the California Zephyr, Amtrak number 300, a few weeks earlier on June 14, 2021. Although this train still made it into Ottumwa hours late, it was nothing compared to the delays of the Zephyr on July 19th. We look forward to seeing more of Amtrak's new locomotives as they continue to get delivered in the months to come, and their eventual introduction to operation on long-distance trains across the United States. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for many more videos featuring Amtrak and trains through Ottumwa and the surrounding area.